By the early 1940s, Colorado's ski industry was picking up speed. There was night skiing at Climax and runs on Red Mountain, Berthoud Pass, St. Mary's Glacier, and Roche Run. Then suddenly, everything came to a halt. It was 1941, and the United States entered the Second World War. A year later, a whistle stop in the Pando Valley became the training ground for one of the greatest military units in history. Camp Hale, Colorado was home to 14,000 skiers, outdoorsmen, Ivy Leaguers, and loggers. They transformed themselves into the soldiers of the 10th Mountain Division.
Russia attacked Finland, and the Finnish troops made a laughingstock out of the Russian troops. This was before World War II, because they were in these white outfits, they were expert skiers, and the Russians were chasing them all over the place and they couldn't pin them down. And that's when Minnie Dole, who was the head of the U.S. Ski Patrol, made the suggestion that we didn't have any kind of preparation for this kind of warfare.
We were basically mountain troops. If we needed to rock climb, we were trained to rock climb. If we needed to ski, everyone was trained to ski. And probably in May of 1943, I joined the Army and the ski troops, and they sent a group of us out here to Colorado. We were all young, 18, 19 years of age. So we really enjoyed it. We had a great time. People complain about the cold, they complain about this and that, but it was adventure for us.
In 1945, the 10th Mountain Division was the last American unit to enter the war. In the Apennine Mountains of Italy, they skied through dense timber and scaled sheer granite cliffs. In a daring night climb, the soldiers ascended the steep escarpment of Riva Ridge, the German observation and artillery post.
The latter part of February, we went up, the 2nd Battalion, the 86th, and my company, F Company, was part of that battalion, went up Riva Ridge and took that, and that allowed the attack on Belvedere.
Feindliche Kampfflugzeuge vom Westen im Anflug! Ganz tief!
By dawn, Mount Belvedere was seized. The demise of the German Gothic line signaled the beginning of the end of the war.
We were moved out after about a week, and I remember coming back to a town with the name of Virciatico, and I remember going skiing and being able to not only ski and drink a little wine and enjoy that, but also look up on Mount Belvedere and see the planes going in and to see it. It was like a movie. We were in the right place at the right time, or the wrong place at the wrong time, one or the other.
We owe the 10th Mountain Division so much, like the entire industry almost in Colorado. They were involved in almost every ski resort in this state. Either they developed them, or they ran ski schools, or they managed the mountain slopes. You name it, they did it.
After the war, more than 2,000 veterans of the 10th Mountain Division entered the business of skiing. These men would catapult the sport to its zenith. The cadre included Larry Jump of Arapahoe Basin, Pete Seibert of Vail Ski Resorts, and Friedel Pfeiffer of Aspen and Buttermilk Mountains. There was Bob Parker, Bill Sarge Brown, Gordy Wren, Fritz Benedict, Steve Knowlton, and many, many others. All 10th Mountain veterans, and all returned to Colorado to ski.